Hello, and welcome. I am Exit Light, and this is my channel. Very recently, I celebrated a birthday, and what we decided to do was to attend a murder mystery dinner at one of the most haunted hotels in America. We then decided that after we solved the murder, we could do some ghost hunting. We would take a bunch of pictures and see if any of you ghost enthusiasts could spot something lurking in those photos. So, I'll give you some history while you're checking out the photos for any signs of the paranormal. Be sure and take it all in. And while you're at it, please do take the time to admire the beauty of this historic hotel and feel the shining vibes that this glorious building seems to seep through its very existence. Last year, I told the story of Meta World Peace, claiming in an interview that he was molested by a ghost in a hotel that his NBA team was staying at, and this is that very hotel. This is the Skirvin Hotel in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. The Skirvin Hotel has often been the hotel used to house the opponent of the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's also repeatedly been blamed by teams for being the reason why they lost to the Thunder. In 2010, the Knicks famously blamed their loss on the creepy haunting of the hotel. And the Chicago Bulls reported that the doors slamming shut on their own and strange noises outside of their doors kept them awake and afraid the night before their game. The haunted Skirvin again gained national attention when the Miami Heat stayed at the Skirvin for the NBA Finals. The claims of the hauntings being the cause for losing games continues. In fact, during my stay in Oklahoma, the Clippers chose to stay elsewhere, and that's understandably so. So, who or what haunts the Skirvin? One possibility is the story that I'll tell you now. As the story goes, the hotel's original owner, W.B. Skirvin, had an affair with a maid named Effie. This affair led to a pregnancy. To protect his reputation and avoid a scandal, Skirvin locked the maid in a room on the 10th floor. Poor Effie became severely depressed, and even after the birth of her child, she was still not let out of her room. She eventually became so distraught that she jumped out of a window, killing not only herself, but also her baby. This went without any notice in the newspapers, which is what often money can buy. Other legends of the hotel claim that there was a maid who was described as a woman of loose morals, and men who have stayed in the hotel have reported being propositioned by a female voice while alone in their rooms. Others claim to have seen the figure of a naked woman with them while taking a shower, and more than one man has claimed that he was sexually assaulted by an invisible entity during his stay. Over the years, hotel staff say that they have seen objects moving by themselves and have heard strange noises at night. According to two reporters from the Oklahoman, and one who also co-wrote a book about the hotel, Steve Lackmeyer and Jason Kersey, they say that Skirvin was a notorious womanizer and drinker, and that the 10th floor was known for various incidents of gambling and other vices. Skirvin's family did believe that he also had an affair with at least one other employee, his assistant and bookkeeper, Mabel Ludi. That seems like a dangerous choice to make, doesn't it? So, we took photos from the infamous 10th floor and the 14th floor, which is actually the 13th floor, as there is no 13th floor listed. You can't fool us. We know that the 14th floor is actually the 13th floor. It doesn't make it less scary. The building and its architecture is simply stunning. The feeling that the empty corridors give off is equally as creepy as it is beautiful. There is something at the Skirvin. You can feel it the moment you enter. And maybe it's because it reminds one so much of The Shining. Or maybe it's because of the history. The carved wooden walls and all they've seen. The dimly lit lobby. The black and white photos lining the walls, showing a time in history when the Skirvin brought the wealthy celebrities of the day and politicians shaking hands with men of influence, or the quietly functional staff. Perhaps they come together to cause you to feel as though you've stepped back in time to an era where gamblers and drinkers would gather on the 10th floor, and ladies would mingle in the pristine, dark lobby, its chandeliers twinkling, with their cocktails, and maids were kept hostage while pregnant and determined to jump out of the highest window possible. Look at the pictures for yourself. See what you see. See if you can feel the feeling that comes with this building. I will definitely be back, and I dare you to visit as well. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please do so and click that bell so that you'll be notified of my new content. Good night.